So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on why the Anaheim Ducks, if they can't get him re-signed, should move Corey Perry to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think it's a deal that makes too much sense for it not to happen if they can't get a deal done with Perry. I think they need young defensemen in that organization. They've drafted Cam Fowler, drafted Hampus Lindholm, but Pittsburgh has a plethora of young defensemen that they can give up in a trade. I think Pittsburgh can also entice them to stay. They need a top six forward to ride shotgun with Crosby, the way James Neal has with Malkin. I think they convinced Perry to stay at the home, give him a little bit of a discount to stay on Sidney Crosby's wing, and I think Corey Perry could go down as one of the all-time greatest goal scorers if he plays with Crosby for the rest of his career. But I think a lot of players could earn that title. But I think when you look at the young defensemen Pittsburgh has in its organization with Dupree, with Dumoulin, with Pouliot, Mata, Harrington, and Simon Dupree, and Joe Morrow, they've got a ton of talented young defensemen. That could definitely help the Anaheim Ducks. And, I think you look at also Bo Bennett, their first-round pick in 2010, California kid. They could definitely use him. This Corey Perry's got 205 career goals. He can definitely get to well over 500, close to 600, if you were to end up on a wing with Crosby. And I think this allows them to retain Ryan Getzlaf, hold on to Bobby Ryan, and then bring in some young defensemen, maybe even Bo Bennett, one of the young forwards, even reacquire Eric Tangradi, when they traded on the Ryan Whitney deal. I think, for Pittsburgh, like I said, getting a player of Corey Perry's skill set, a guy that's led the league in goal scoring before, if you can get that, you're in great shape. And, I think that'll help them for, getting over the hump in the Eastern Conference. Do I think other teams going to be bidding on Corey Perry and Getzlaf? Absolutely. They're two of the best players in the game. I know they had off years last year by their high standards, but they're both amazing, and they can both definitely help a team. I've always been a Ryan Getzlaf fan. I think he's the best power center in the game, and I know he's had some down years the last couple of years, but there's no denying he's one of the best mixtures of size, skill, and tenacity in the NHL. That we've seen in recent years, and you can really do it all. And Corey Perry, like I said, is led the league in goal scoring. Getzlaf's coming off an 11-goal season. I'd say he's more of a playmaker, but that's tough. But like I said, I think I'd try to retain one or the other. But I think if you can retain Getzlaf, moving Perry to Pittsburgh makes too much sense for everyone involved for it not to happen. So I'm curious to see how the situation develops. It's the exact same situation the Nashville Predators were in last year with Ryan Suter and Shea Weber. They were obviously able to retain Shea Weber, lost Suter to unrestricted free agency. Now they're in the bidding for him. They didn't give up on him, but I think Nashville's going to be okay. And I think if Anaheim handles this the right way and knows the situation, analyzes it from all angles, and tries to do what's best for the team in the long and short term, they'll be set too. So I'm curious to see. That's one of the subplots to watch this season, especially if Anaheim. I know that it's one game, but they thrashed Vancouver tonight, and that's if they can keep that up. Then if they're contending and both of them are free agents, what do you do? But we'll see how it all works out. That's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on why Corey Perry to the Pittsburgh Penguins makes sense. Stay tuned for more episodes with the season and beyond. Later, guys.